that you guys are next to extricates himself from this situation carefully, makes his way to the grate, and says, "Okay, let me out, guys!" To which his master sticks him with his short sword, skewering him and killing him. He's like, "Fucking morons. Now they have weapons in there. This is so annoying." Darendil is still asleep. Stool is cowering. Now I need another death save from Roland. Roland breathes a little bit more stably. Nyx.
She is gonna just slap Jeff.
Jeff's eyes like flicker open as she slaps him, and he's a little dazed, but he's awake. And Thorin needs to make another death save. Thorin coughs up more blood. Is that 2 failures for him?
Yes, it is.
Thorin is struggling. Enil?
Enil takes a 5-foot step out to take a shot with the hand crossbow at the eye that's up on the thing.
At the eye? Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Nice.
But you are out of range, so you're at disadvantage, so you're taking that 8,
Oh,
which is
dang.
Took my 5-foot step out, now I just go back behind Nerozi.
If Roland could still see, he could see the giant spiders in the web are also approaching. Tordic's turn as he's running up to help his friend, all the while getting shot.
So he gets to him, but he can't do anything.
Rushes up there and gets up to his friend's side.
Roland, hang in there. I'm almost there, man.
Drow outside start taking pot shots at him. 14 hit him.
Yes.
He takes 3 piercing damage and needs to roll a Constitution save. Second one hits him. He takes 8 piercing damage
Oh, he's unconscious.
and goes out. And it is now Jeff Biggleworth's turn.
He is going to try and stabilize.
Roll a medicine.
Hey.
Oh, dang.
Critical. All right. He not only stabilizes Thorin, but Thorin's eyes flutter open. He has 1 hit point, and he's awake.
Endless God has brought you back.
Nerozi is still holding up that body, just as the human shield, the armored body, but
Right.
has a link to an angelic being. That being, usually a diva, provides guidance.
So you are entreating your diva.
As he's standing there, that's what I'm thinking is, yeah, I'm entreating Seraphina for divine aid.
You hear in response, "Stand down. Brute force is not the way."
Nerozi just yells out, "Stop! Let's surrender!"
Started a prison riot and is now demanding.
Nerozi drops the body too and kind of looks at Enil and Calvinus like, surrender. Nerozi puts his hands up.
What does Calvinus do?
Calvinus steps out next to Nerozi and looks at him kind of like, you better be right about this, and also puts his hand up. Calvinus, knowing that he does have the connection to Seraphina.
The drow on the platform hesitate, turn their weapons towards the other prisoners, mostly the ones that are still up and have not yet indicated that they give up, and sort of indicate, "Are you surrendering?" Or Theron, what does he do?
Alright, he's gonna rush the prison cell door or whatever. How far reach would I have with a sword? Would I be able to hit any of them through there?
No. All right, so Bupito continues hiding. Drow shoot at Theron, almost hitting his friend instead, who turns and yells at him angrily. Another one shoots his crossbow again at Theron. 22 is going to hit him
Yeah.
for 3 piercing damage, and then he needs to make a Constitution save. You're poisoned. That means you have disadvantage on your attacks and ability checks.
So that just means I have to roll twice, correct?
Right, and take the lower of the 2. As the bolt sinks into you, you feel its poison make you feel ill, and you manage to hold yourself awake. Darendil snores, Stool cowers.
You'll have to come in here and take me!
Roland needs to make another death
Oh
save.
boy. I've got 2 successes, 1 failure. 8. So no, that's a failure, baby.
2. Roland
That's another
spits up more
failure.
blood.
Oh no.
Nyx.
Oh, sleeping poison. You got me with that. Oh.
What does she do?
Pretends to have gotten shot by the poison darts.
Oh, and just like lays down and goes to sleep.
Yep, totally asleep this whole time.
All right, roll bluff. So she totally is really selling the sleeping thing.
Definitely wasn't me that started this whole riot. I've been asleep the whole time.
All right, and then Thorin, who is now once again conscious, but still laying down.
Yeah, he's just like What is happening? Like, sees people putting their hands up and just also puts his hands up.
Neil?
He slides the crossbow.
Okay.
And he just basically stands next to his two friends and puts his arms up and actually like gets down on his knees with his hands up, maybe even like with his head kind of bowed, like posing no threat. And he's like, surrender, everybody!
Another spider approaches from the webs and joins these guys up on the ledge here. Tordik, make a death save. Tordik coughs up some blood. 2 more crossbow bolts shot at Theron. 21's gonna hit you.
Yep.
6 piercing damage, and he goes down. Then the
This wasn't how it was supposed to be. As he falls to the ground.
then one of the other drow sort of steps forward, looks over at the one that's really, well, honestly, pretty snazzily dressed, if we're going to be fair. What is Jeff Bigglesworth doing?
Try and help these other prisoners that are bleeding out.
Do that in a way that shows that he's not being aggressive, or is he just saying fuck it and going?
Yeah, I mean, he's got his hands up. He doesn't have any weapons. He tosses his one poison arrow that he had to the side and is like, I'm going to try and not let these guys die.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
The drow says, stay where you are!
Okay, you got it.
Nerozi takes the keys off of his belt, chucks them over by the crossbow, and says, we surrender! We surrender!
So we're going to leave turns here for a moment. I'm going to need a death save from all 3 of the dying people, please.
This is Roland's. Alright, so he saved. So I've got 3 successes on death.
All right, so he is stable. Okay.
That's 1 hit point.
Nope, just 0, but not going to die.
Theron, he has made death saves yet, so you want me to just do it
Yep.
until I succeed or fail?
Just do 1 right now. Oh, so that's now he's up at 1. That's a crit.
Oh, really?
Means that you get up at 1. Yeah. So
Oh,
Theron's
yeah.
eyes pop open. Give me 1 for Tordik. 2 failures. Tordik coughs up some blood. One of the drow goes and tries half-heartedly to stabilize him, but he fails. Another death save from Tordik, please.
Oh, fuck.
Tordik dies.
Oh, no!
Lost this one. So they let 1 in and then shut the door behind him. That one goes and picks up the crossbow, the key, grabs the sword, and all of the other drow's shit. And then he comes over here to where you guys are, grabs this drow, and starts dragging him to the door. And then he drags both bodies out,
Why don't you filthy drow come in here and finish the job?
and they just spit on you as they leave with their compatriots' things.
He like turns his head and looks out towards them and says, "You're all gonna die. I will kill you."
They don't even really give a shit. They're just totally ignoring you. They shut the door, leaving 2 new drow as guards. And the captain says, could y'all please not annoy us? It was dinner time. This was really inconvenient. So just don't do that anymore, all right? Okay. In the morning, we'll assign you your jobs. And he turns and leaves. The spiders, however, stay. I need Theron to make a wisdom save.
17.
All right, so Theron, this is all tearing at his mind a little bit. He manages to pull through. Jim Jar, actually, he comes out and he says, so if y'all had asked me, I would have told you not to do that sort of thing. It's likely that we're going to be punished now, so I hope you enjoy the punishment. If they inflict it on me, I'm going to come back here and do it doubly to one of you.
What is Jim Jar?
He is a deep gnome.
So he's like 3 feet tall?
Yeah, he's tiny. Yeah, he's little.
Yeah. Nick just laughs at him. Like, okay, little guy.
Nerozi goes and checks on the mushroom, and Calvinus and Neil go with him.
The mushroom is just huddling and shaking in the corner.
They just sort of sit down over there and start, like, trying to kind of mend their wounds as best they can.
How do your folks spend the rest of the evening?
Thorin is interested in the mushroom guy, smelling him and maybe licking him a little bit.
See if we can eat
Like, what kind of mushroom are you?
So as Thorin is sort of like exploring the mushroom, it releases some spores And as Thorin inhales him, he hears in his mind a voice. Hi, my name's Stool. Can you tell these guys that thanks for saving me earlier, but please go away.
Your name is Stool? That's hilarious. And then turns to the other guy and says, yeah, the mushroom guy he doesn't like you. Go away.
But tell them thank you, please.
Also, thank you. So which one of our guys died?
The dwarf, Tordik.
Okay, so Jeff says, like, prayers. He's just kind of, like, murmuring. Nobody can hear him. But he's, like praying over the body.
Did only Tordek die?
Correct.
Okay.
And Nyx is just kind of, like, pacing around, like, trying to look for a way out. Maybe investigating that eyeball stone thing on the door.
Roll Arcana. So she recognizes this is a beholder's eyeball. It appears to be like shellacked or something. What she knows is that the main eye in a beholder has an anti-magic cone. So anything that this eye is looking at within its like visual range cannot use magic.
So she turns to Neurosi or Calvinus or whoever. It's like, you were actually right. This is the thing that was preventing us from casting any spells.
They all are just silent and, like, teary. And Neurosi goes over to Theron, and he just gets down and he's like, bows his head down and just says, I'm sorry about your friend.
He wasn't friends with Adam.
Oh, I'm sorry. We weren't friends. This is awkward.
Well, but Neurosi cries a little bit. Like, tears come down. He doesn't, like, sob, but he has tears. And he goes over to Tordek, just does a prayer over the body and just cries some more and then goes back.
Bupido also joins this little like makeshift funeral, and he says as after Jeff's speech and Neurosi's prayer or whatever he does, Bupido says, yes, Bupido knew it would end this way. Bupido always knows. Next time, ask Bupido, and Bupido will tell you. You're welcome, everyone.
Wait, Neurosi turns to Bupido and says, how do we get out of here?
Ah, that is the question. Bupido knows the answer, but do you know the question? Jim Jar's like, the guy's nuts, man. Dear Lord. When a character is stabilized, unless someone heals them, they're that way until they take a long rest, and then they can regain.
Okay, but Theron can move because he got a
yeah,
crit.
Theron is back up, correct.
So he's technically at like what, 1 hit point or something?
Point, correct.
Okay.
So he is like severely injured, but conscious.
Yeah, Theron's gonna move back and kind of like lean up against this wall and just kind of, fucking rest or whatever. That sucks. So Roland's still out. He doesn't technically know that Tordik is dead.
Correct.
As they're sitting by the toad, even though they know the toad doesn't want them around, Emil starts just singing bardic songs softly just for their own group to find some solace.
Sad, melancholy music emerges from Anil's mouth as everyone rests in their own way for the rest of the evening, eventually finding some horrible, uncomfortable, damp, cold, mildew-scented sleep, only to be roughly awoken in what must have been less than 4 hours. Maybe more. It's hard to tell down here because time has lost all meaning.
Vicious mockery. Vicious mockery. Vicious mockery. Vicious mockery. Vicious mockery. Mockery. Yeah.